The average cost of building a patio cover, which this could be a deck cover, a covered deck or a covered patio, they're kind of the same. It's just a matter of what we use for the flooring. Again, I would say if you're going for a more premium look, I would say budget between $50,000 to $100,000 to have that project done. If you're wanting to go with our less graded option, then I would plan on that. I would probably do $40,000 to $80,000, depending on the size and scope of the work. Should I DIY or hire a pro? So if you're going to go down the DIY route, you're going to have to go through a series of what we call engineering. So the plan will have to be drawn. The preliminary plan will have to be drawn, and we can do that in our CAD system. And then we actually send that plan over to our architect, who then makes their tweaks to it, gets the overall design and look the way we want it, and then it has to go to engineering. When it goes to engineering, oftentimes if we're tying into a house or we're tying into a roof or things that pop up as far as how far this thing is at, we preliminary designed it. There's some things that start happening in engineering that you got to kind of watch for, as far as different lumber sizes, different fasteners that we're going to attach things with, calling out different pier sizes and things like that. And those things can add up, but then once the engineering's done, you have to go to permitting, and then you have to get a permit from the city, and you have to submit your engineered plans. So there's a lot of front-end work that happens on these, and then throughout the build process, you've got to have inspections on piering, on tying in the roof, on your framing. It's just kind of like building a house overall, your electrical, if there's any plumbing in there, gas, that kind of thing. So DIYing it would be pretty hard. I'm not saying that it couldn't be done. Maybe this is your profession and you can do it, but most of the times it's better off just to hire a pro. I often say everything costs the same, no matter if you tried to do it and we had to redo it, it probably would have cost you the same in the end. What's good about working with a pro, and especially somebody like Hinkle Outdoor Living, is we are actually licensed. We're a Class C general contractor, meaning we can build a house if we need to. That covers us under all of our covered structure, covered deck, our pool installations. We're licensed in about every city, or if we're not, we have to get a license to actually obtain a permit. And there's a significant process that we go through before we actually start construction on your project. And not only that, when working with a pro, you've got a warranty. You know, if something goes wrong, say, you know, you've tied into your house and the first rain comes and there's rain coming in between those two joints and you're not sure where it's coming from, you know, a pro who's done it correctly and who does it all the time is going to alleviate that pain of having that, you know, late night where it's raining and it's dripping into your ceiling and you're not sure what went wrong. That's the difference between DIY and hiring a pro.